How's it going, beautiful people? I'm Oz, and welcome to What Remains of Edith Finch. I've got no idea what this story game is about, so it's kind of interesting that this is sort of like an opening scene or something. I don't know if it's the beginning of the game, but every time I click escape to sort of work it out, it says play, so I'm just going to press play and see. But when I did that, it's got this sort of like family tree sort of thing, so I wonder if it's like working out what our family history is. Oh, okay, so maybe this is the beginning of the game. I mean, that title is going further away. Oh, here we go. I just had to be patient. Right.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that.
Well, that's just bad storytelling.
At the beginning, with the house.
Ooh. This looks a lot better visually than what I was expecting. This is actually pretty neat. Cool. Oh, and you can zoom in, so that's not run, that's zoom as well. So everything's zoomed, there's no running. Nope.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Why not? Although it kind of looks like the Weasley's house or even the Shrieking Shack. It looks a little unstable.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Was that when you were here?
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Good.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
In her will? Which... I don't know which way to go. I'm just gonna go this way. Follow the nice looking path, not the one that looks into the dense, awful, dark forest. Freak.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Okay, cool. I can still get underneath. Oh, so there's like a... You can see the pathway down there. Oh, hello. It honestly sounded like someone was munching on a carrot. The sound effects on those hooves were very
good. The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Wow.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
What, decrepit? Look at that tree trunk coming up there. That's pretty cool. No more shiny things to sort of explore. Okay.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Okay, well there's a disability ramp here. So that says something about missing.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Is the front door already unlocked, maybe? Oh, crap.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Ugh. That's creepy, man. It's got like a feeling of Gone Home or what was that game that I played with that girl that ran away with that other girl? It's got a real feeling of that. Are we gonna climb in through the cat door?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I reckon. I don't think I could fit through that. There shouldn't be any
Power had
power.
been turned off the night we left.
So what, it's been abandoned ever since? Why didn't we ever try to, like, sell it? Or maybe no one would want it. It looks in very good condition considering it hasn't been used in so long.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Looks like we used to hoard food.
But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
That kid looks way too young to have a goatee. He looks like he's 8 but has a goatee. It's weird. Okay, so he was 22. He does not look 22 there. He looks like he's 8 with a beard.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly. Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house, so we had Chinese a lot.
How can you just up and leave a house like this?
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
So is our mum dead as well then?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
After it sank? Oh, God.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Why do we up and leave in the middle of the night?
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
You don't say. This place is like loaded with stuff. Do we go upstairs?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Who's Milton? Look at all the foam around all the doors.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Hang on. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. God, Edie lived like freaking forever.
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Okay, well.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
So Barbara. She didn't live long either. Oh my God, Calvin, who was only 11, 33, 53, 10. This family's cursed. They went, like, the majority of them didn't even get to see the age of 40. What the front door? Okay, well, let's go down to that, door downstairs that it says for me to unlock, and then we'll start unlocking some of the mysteries to this place, because I'm definitely intrigued. This is crazy. I don't want to.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Friggin' hell. Well, I'm stumped. I've exhausted all of my options straight away. Maybe doing that has unlocked another room that I can potentially open. Like this one, like they've even got foam sealer all over the doors. Like, who goes to that effort? Oh, here we go. Ooh.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Why?
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
My controller keeps vibrating. Maybe I can use the controller. Oh, I
Turns
can.
out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Oh, shit. I'm so scared! This room is really trippy. It's obviously some nursery. Well, more of that foam stuff.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Come on. No.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Now, who's Molly? Molly was that young girl that died at the age of 10.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Jeez, we would have loved this room as a kid. Look at it. All the bugs.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
Was Edie our grandmother?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Oh God.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
This is why you shouldn't scoff it all at once.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Is that the door out? Or is this the door out? Because there's another door here.
Mom, can I come out now?
Oh, okay.
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Oh, we got our own bathroom. Holy crumbs.
I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night.
That's not good. At least we didn't drink out of the toilet.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
That scared the shit out of me. What, the front door?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
This is so weird.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
So cool. Get here, you little bastard. You're gonna be mine one way or another. There's no way that I'm gonna be eating gerbil food again.
I jumped and I almost got her.
What's this?
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Good. You will be mine. Where did it go? Okay, let's go there.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
We're going to the psych ward, I tell you what. Here I was thinking that we were gonna
I
get like...
gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I
the
heard
front
little
door.
teeth nibbling in the grass.
in the grass.
Rabbits.
Oh, dinner is served. Giddy, you little bastard. Yeah! Oh, yo.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Bigger? Fuck. She's like a werewolf or something.
A mama rabbit.
Got her.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Well, this isn't good. The front door.
I rolled off the cliff
Whoa!
and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
You big shark. Where'd it go?
I wanted fat, juicy seals. full
really
apple
full on.
and it tasted really good.
Where'd it go? There you are. Come to Oz. Ready?
Grabbed on tight. And when I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
And then what do I
When
turn
I
into?
opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh! What the fuck am I? Am I a snake? This is so gross.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh wow.
I was big, and I moved real quiet.
No. Oh, fucking hell! I'm the snake and yet I'm the one that's fucking like... Oh my god.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Yes, you did. Who wouldn't want to eat people? God, look how big we are! Freaking hell! What are you doing? No. Dinner is in there. Fucking. Oh, you big fatty. You are just so. Thank you.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have.
More than
so
people.
I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
This is. What the front door is this?
I got closer and closer.
I guess I have to go towards the light here. Yeah.
All my stomach started growling. And
No.
suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Right.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
That was seriously intense. Oh crap. I didn't get to look at the gerbil cage, that's fine.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune. And misfortune.
I was gonna say.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house. Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Doesn't it ever? There's just so many things, like all the pills.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
That's rough. Where do I go now?
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Whoa, that's a bit too radical for my taste.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yuck. More pill boxes and more pills. And that's no surprise. I don't think there's anything else in there to look at, is there? Ah, here we go. Oh. Oh my goodness.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Why are they so creative?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
What's this place? I guess we'll have to find out in the next episode. Like, favorite, subscribe, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this one. This one's awesome. Loving this game. And I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Maybe. I like the totem pole thing.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh no. What?
And the history you're a part of.
Is she talking about a kid? Is she not pregnant? Really? Really?